Good morning and welcome to today's assembly. I am so pleased that a number of you tuned in last week to watch our assembly on the college admissions contest, and I know how valuable it is for our students in particular to stay in touch through this means and for us to create as much normalcy as possible by being certain that we run events virtually if we can't meet in person. Today's assembly is a quick program of two seniors who will speak and then two underclassmen who are campaigning to be our student body president. Our underclassmen will vote for the student body president following the speeches of the two candidates. I would like to begin by recognizing our debate program for winning the Tournament of Champions, a competition held in Lexington, Kentucky annually, but was held online this year. It's typically viewed as the most prestigious tournament of the year, and the winners are often considered to be national champions. Of course, our team of Aiden Barton and Sam Meacham have been the top team throughout the year, and we are incredibly proud of both of them and of the entire program and our coaches. Aiden was named top speaker of the many participants, and Sam was recognized as the number 4 speaker. Aiden also won the Julia Burke Award, considered the most prestigious award for debate annually. I'd like to recognize 3 of our students who recently were given recognition statewide in riflery. Roy Clavery, First Squad Precision, Max Buenahara, First Squad Precision, and Carter Hopper, First Squad Sporter. Our riflery team also won the state championship this year, and we are very proud of them. The 2 seniors who will now speak will offer some reflections both about this time of remote learning and social distancing, and also I think about the school and their classmates. I'd like to recognize the first senior, Grayson Hill, who recently was awarded the Presidential Scholarship in Art at Wake University. We're very proud of that recognition, Grayson, and we're also grateful for what you've done in keeping your fellow members of the senior class connected to the school and thinking about them. Following Grayson, Spencer Grohovsky, the president of the Student Council, will make comments and then introduce the 2 juniors. I hope you enjoy today's program and appreciate your tuning in.
Good morning, everybody. If you don't know me, my name's Grayson Hill. I'm the senior class president this year, and Mr. Gioia asked Spencer and me to chime in for this week's assembly, just, talk about not being at school and our quarantine and how all that's going. The one main piece of advice that's been really helpful to me is just focusing on staying positive right now. It's easy to get down and sad when we're not at school, seeing all our buddies and stuff. So I just encourage all of you to try to stay positive, find things to keep your mind occupied, go outside, go on a walk, pick up a guitar, play some Xbox, and I also want to encourage y'all to make sure you're keeping in touch with all your friends, your school friends, family, anybody. Pick up the phone, but a good way to do that is the online lunches. We had a big turnout for the senior class, and everyone had a good time. Teachers will hop on just to make sure it's running right, and then it's just you and your friends talking, and it's a good way to stay in touch and enjoy yourself. It's really fun. So I encourage all of you and other classes to show out and do the same, because us seniors, we're having a lot of fun doing that. Then also, I'm sure some of you have seen the signs around Nashville and the seniors' yards saying congratulations. That's just a way for the school to show their appreciation for the seniors, because we're all missing our last quarter at school right now, which is a big bummer. When we left for spring break, I don't think any of us were thinking that was going to be our last day of NBA ever. So that's really sad, but I'm trying to stay positive. I know my friends are trying to stay positive, so I encourage all of you to do the same. So I'm really missing a lot of y'all. I'm sure y'all are missing your friends too. But I hope to see y'all soon. I hope you're all doing well, staying healthy, staying safe, and roll red.
Good morning, NBA. Thank you guys for tuning into our assembly today. First thing I wanted to say is just how much I miss all of you guys. From the junior schoolers out in Massey Quad to teachers just walking around campus or in the classroom, to all of the other underclassmen, just miss seeing y'all's faces, saying hi and everything. Nonetheless, I hope that everyone's staying safe, finding creative ways to interact and keep yourselves busy. That's definitely important during this time. But I asked Mr. Gioia to speak at this assembly about just the importance I feel of staying connected with your friends and teachers alike. For me personally, the seniors did Zoom lunches, and I loved that just because guys that I see 5 times a day at school, I never get to see now. And after graduation, I, probably won't get to see those guys, but getting to talk to them once a week was really nice, just to feel that sense of reunion, and just camaraderie that we have on campus so often that we're missing out on right now. So definitely try and stay connected to all your friends, teachers, and reach out to guys if that might not even be in your friend group. Just keep reaching out. I can't stress how important that is. And then the other thing I wanted to say is a formal goodbye to, informal goodbye to all of you guys. This last year, being your president has been such a blessing and an honor. I've had fun doing it. Even though field day never got to happen, I'm sure that would have been a huge success with the other seniors, juniors, and high schoolers helping in student council. But whether it's been getting to know the junior school better this last year through my buddy, George, or just playing basketball with y'all, or being able to offer kind words, whatever it is, I've loved every minute of it, and I can't thank you guys enough for making it, in my eyes, what was the best year I've had at NBA. But after this, you're going to hear from 2 of my closer friends in the junior class, Cole Allen and Dan Gaw. Cole and I have played the same position in lacrosse for 3 years now. Been great friends ever since he came to NBA as a freshman. And I've known Dan since I was about 10 or 11 at St. Paul. So both these guys would do an amazing job as president. They're great stand-up guys, and I'm so proud of them for stepping out there and doing this. But when you're listening to their speeches, vote for the person that you see most fit to lead our campus next year, not the one who cuts the most jokes or the one that's your buddy. The 2020-2021 school year is going to be another great one, and I know these guys are going to make sure it is. Thank you.
Yo, what's up, guys, and happy quarantine. My name is Cole Allen, and I'm running to be your student body president. I've been a member on the student council every year since being on the Hill, as I've seen firsthand different student body presidents come and go before me, as I know what it takes to be the best one yet. I've always wanted to be your president ever since my first day on campus, when Mr. Gioia and the whole NBA community opened their arms to me with great love. Now, this quarantine has given me a lot of time to brainstorm on how I can make our NBA experience even better. In my opinion, the coolest and most unique thing about NBA is the school spirit. I've been looking up to the NBA student section since the days of Rack City, when I was just 10 years old, and I'll be working firsthand with Clay Crawford, who will work to make our student section the best ever and make each and every student get involved in the student section and pep rallies for the upcoming year, with incentives being McDougal's and Sacco gift cards. Painting up for games is also a hot topic thrown around, but as president, I want every student to be able to paint up for every football, basketball, and or hockey game. Another area we need to improve on is making the junior schoolers and high schoolers more connected through all-school activities that involve all grades collaborating. One of the more positive experiences I've had at my time at NBA was doing service with the Norton Advisory in East Nashville once a semester. I was able to grow close with my peers in other grades, but also felt great to serve the community. With the recent tornadoes and coronavirus, people need our help. I plan on working with Miss Williams and the Service Club president to add an all-school service day, as it would be a great fun day and make a major impact on our community. Now, at this point of the speech, you're probably thinking to yourself, yeah, all those things sound great, but what about my everyday life at MBA, and what is Cole going to do about that? Good question. I've heard your complaints, and I feel your pain. I will not rest until we change the current sandpaper like toilet paper and bring in Charmin Ultra Soft to all bathrooms across campus, as this change is long overdue. But I won't stop there. Let's talk about the food. Upon request of the whole student body, chicken tenders and chicken nuggets will be added to our menus when you elect me as president. Another thing the MBA community has been forever missing is, that is right, you guessed it, microwaves. As president, I'll add 2 microwaves not only to the cafeteria, but to the student center as well, as you may want to heat up some popcorn or ramen while you study. Another priority of mine to accomplish as your president is to completely get rid of waiting in line to the cafeteria for all junior schoolers. We all know that it makes no logical sense, as all the high schoolers get to walk directly in to get their food, as the junior schools should have that same opportunity as well. More things I'll work endlessly on is adding squash to Commander's Cup and Field Day, with the great addition of our new Wellness Center facilities, class meeting announcements to go out to students via email, and free parking for all students. It is not only our academics that define our school, but it is our great culture and traditions of MBA. I am convinced that I am the leader to take us to these new heights, and I am grateful for your consideration and support, and hope to make this school year the best experience you could ever dream of. Thank you, and remember to vote number 10 to represent the men. Cole Allen, thank you, and roll red.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Gaul, and I want to be your student body president. Ever since I arrived on the Hill, it has been a goal of mine to become student body president, and I think I'd represent the school well. First off, I'm qualified. I'm a 2-sport athlete, take AP and honors classes, I'm active in service, and I've been on the student council. I think this wide array of groups and activities gives me a lot of good perspective on MBA life. And because I love MBA so much, I think there's a lot of improvements we can make. In the recent years, I've kind of felt this shift in MBA culture. Less people come to the football games, the microbes have become more microscopic, that old MBA sense of brotherly love just isn't as strong as it used to be. I think we need to streamline communication between the students and the faculty, promote more respect within the student body, and if I'm student body president, I will bring a ton of enthusiasm towards MBA's sports and culture. How many of y'all have received a survey during this time of online learning asking, how are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing bad? How are you adjusting? When I'm student body president, that is one of the first things I would do during distance learning. And I would do a lot more like that so we can bring some student input into the administration process, because the students need to know that the faculty care about what they think, because they really do. Here's a more tangible example of where we can streamline communication. We all know that interesting bathroom on the bottom floor of the library. I just think we need to flush it. We have too many personal hygiene improvements we need to make in the library. I feel like if the faculty knew that, they would get on it immediately. So it's a simple communication fix. And now we get to respect and enthusiasm. And we all know the junior schoolers get one of these things and not the other. When I'm student body president, I will coordinate with the Grill and Chill Club and other student life activities to get as many high schoolers as possible at the junior schooler events. Because we all know when we're there and we're watching, we were just like them one day. And the more people we get there, the more people will realize, hey, we should get hyped for the junior schoolers. So instead of those loud squealings when you come up to bring that HVAC trophy to present to Mr. Gioia in the school, it will be loud cheering. And I want my overall message just be one of unity, because the MBA community is great and together we can do so much good. Everyone, vote for Dan. I'm the man of the people.
Thanks for watching today's virtual assembly. I am grateful to the comments made both by Grayson and Spencer. And of course, I wish our 2 candidates the best of luck in their campaign. I'm reminding all the underclassmen that you will soon receive a ballot. Please vote responsibly. I would like to recognize a few of you and also make a couple of announcements. First, I would like to thank all of you who worked on Endata, the virtual Endata this year. And I am thankful for the 10 years of great art and the celebration of the arts that we've had through Endata. Secondly, I wanted to remind all of you that we put out a video spearheaded by our new Islamic Studies Club on Ramadan. And I hope that many of you have the opportunity to watch that video. Thirdly, I am grateful for the work a number of you continue to do in the field of service. The virtual connections, the ways you're reaching out, the alumni who have sent in messages about their involvement with service have all meant a great deal. And I'm thankful to our service club and our leaders, Ms. Williams and Dr. Rader. Fourth, I wanted to recognize a number of the members of our wrestling team: Will Higgins, Frank Perezzini, Adam Garfinkel, Mason Skeeters, Gabe Fisher, Joe Moore, all who are named to the Tennessee Sports Writers Association All-State Wrestling Team. Frank Perezzini was also named to the Tennessean All-Metro Second Team. So congratulations to those wrestlers and to our program. Lastly, I wanted to remind you that we will be celebrating 2 members of our faculty and staff for their retirement. Next Monday afternoon, May the 4th at 5 p.m., you can watch a virtual celebration of Mr. Malcolm Morrison and Mr. David Norton. And I thought in adding that reminder, it would be a good way for you to try to reach out to each of them this week and afterwards to let them know how much they have meant to MBA and our community. Wish you all a terrific week.